Welcome back, everyone, to more Oblivion. So I think we can trudge through the books that give us skill points at least. I'll try to mark off. I have a checklist of those. Mark off ones we've read. Some of them are very long. This Wolf Queen is about 20 pages, so if you want to skip ahead 5-10 minutes, feel free. It's The Wolf Queen, Book 3, by Walgin Joth. From the pen of the 1st century, 3rd era sage Montakai. The Emperor Pelagius Septim II died a few weeks before the end of the year on the 15th of Evening Star during the Festival of North Wind's Prayer, which was considered a bad omen for the Empire. He had ruled over a difficult 17 years in order to fill the bankrupt treasury. Pelagius had dismissed the Elder Council, forcing them to buy back their positions. Several good but poor councillors had been lost. Many say the Emperor had died as a result of being poisoned by a vengeful former council member. His children came to attend his funeral and the coronation of the next emperor. His youngest son, Prince Magnus, 19 years of age, arrived from Malexia, where he had been a counselor to the royal court. 21-year-old Prince Sepphoris arrived from Ghislaine with his Redguard bride, Queen Bianchi. Prince Antiochus, at 43 years of age, the eldest child, had heir presumptive, had been with his father in the imperial city. The last to appear was his only daughter, Potima, the so-called Wolf Queen of Solitude. 30 years old and radiantly beautiful, she arrived with a magnificent entourage, accompanied by her husband, the elderly king Mantiarco, and her year-old son Uriel. All expected Antiochus to assume the throne of the empire, but no one knew what to expect from the Wolf Queen. Lord Vulcan had been bringing several men to your sister's chamber late at night every night this week, offered the spy master. Perhaps if her husband were made aware. My sister's a devotee of the conqueror gods Riemann and Talos, not the love goddess Dibella. She's plotting with those men, not having orgies with them. I'd wager I've slept with more men than she has, laughed Antiochus, and then grew serious. She's behind the delay of the council offering me the crown. I know it. 6 weeks now, they say they need to update records and prepare for the coronation. I'm the emperor. Crown me and to oblivion with the formalities. Your sister is certainly no friend of yours, your majesty, but there are other factors at play. Do not forget how your father treated the council. It is they who need following, if need be strong, convincing. The spy master added, with a suggestive stab of his dagger. Do so, but keep your eye on the damnable Wolf Queen as well. You know where to find me. At which brothel, your highness? Inquired the spy master. Today being Fredus, I'll be at the Cat and the Goblin. The spy master noted in his report that that night the Queen Potima had no visitors, for she was dining across the imperial garden at the Blue Palace with her mother, the Dowager Empress Quintilla. It was a warm night for wintertide and surprisingly cloudless. Though the day had been stormy, the saturated ground could not take any more, so the formal structured gardens looked as if they'd been glazed with water. The two women took their wine to the wide balcony to look over the grounds. I believe you're trying to sabotage your half-brother's coronation, said Quintilla. Not looking at her daughter, Potima saw how the years had not so much wrinkled her mother as faded her, like the sun on a stone. It's not true, said Potima. But would it bother you very much if it were true? Antiochus is not my son. He was 11 years old when I was married to your father, and we've never been close. I think that being her presumptive has stunted his growth. He is old enough to have a family with grown children, and yet he spends all his time at debauchery and fornication. He would not make a very good emperor, Quintilla sighed, and then turned to Potima. But it is bad for the family, for seeds of discontent to be sown. It is easy to divide up into factions, but very difficult to unite again, I fear, for the future of the empire. Those sound like the words, are you, by any chance, dying, mother? I've read the omens, said Quintilla with a faint, ironic smile. Don't forget, I was renowned sorceress in Camlorn. I will dead in a few months' time, and then not a year later your husband will die. I only regret that I will not live to see your child Uriel assume the throne of Solitude. Have you seen whether... Potima stopped, not wanting to reveal too many of her plans, even to a dying woman. Whether he will be emperor? Aye, I know the answer to that too, daughter. Don't fear, you'll live to see the answer one way or the other. I have a gift for him when he is of age. The Dowager Empress removed a necklace with a single great yellow gem from around her neck. It's a soul gem infused with the spirit of a great werewolf your father and I defeated in battle 36 years ago. I've enchanted it with spells from the School of Illusion, so its wearer may charm whoever he chooses, an important skill for a king. And an emperor, said Potima, taking the necklace. Thank you, mother. An hour later, passing the black branches of the sculpted doad shrubs, Potima noticed a dark figure, which vanished into the shadows under the eaves at her approach. She had noticed people following her before. It was one of the hazards of life in the imperial court, but this man was too close to her chambers. She slipped the necklace around her neck. Come out where I can see you, she commanded. The man emerged from the shadows, a dark little fellow of middle age, dressed in black, dyed goatskin. His eyes were fixed, frozen, under her spell. Who do you work for? Prince Antiochus is my master, he said in a dead voice. I am his spy. A plan formed. Is the prince in the study? No, milady. And do you have access? Yes, milady. Potima smiled widely. She had him. Lead the way. The next morning the storm reappeared in all its fury. The pelting on the walls and ceiling was agony to Antiochus, who was discovering that he no longer had a useful immunity to late night of hard drinking. He shoved hard against the Argonian wench sharing his bed. Make yourself useful and close the window, he moaned. No sooner had the window been bolted than there was a knock at the door. It was the spy master. He smiled at the prince and handed him a sheet of paper. What is this? Said Antiochus, squinting his eyes. I must still be drunk. It looks orcish. I think you'll find it useful, your majesty. Your sister is here to see you. Antiochus considered getting dressed or sending his bedmate out, but thought better of it. Show her in. Let her be scandalized. If Potima was scandalized, she did not show it. Swathed in orange and silver silk, she entered the room with a triumphant smile, followed by the man mounted Lord Vulcan. Dear brother, I spoke to my mother last night. She advised me very wisely. She said I should not battle with you in public for the good of our family and the empire. Therefore, she said, producing from the folds of her robe a piece of paper, I am offering you a choice. A choice, said Antiochus, returning her smile. That does sound friendly. Abdicate your rights to the imperial throne voluntarily, and there is no need for me to show the council this. Potima said, handing her brother the letter. It is a letter with your seal on it, saying that you knew that your father was not Pelagius Septim II, but the royal steward of Fondakuth. Now, before you deny writing the letter, you cannot deny the rumors, nor that the imperial council will believe that your father, the old fool, was quite capable of being cuckolded. Whether it is true or not, or whether this letter is a forgery or not, the scandal of it would ruin your chances of being the emperor. Antiochus's face had gone white with fury. Don't fear, dear brother, said Potima, taking back the letter from his shaking hands. I will see to it that you have a very comfortable life, and all the whores your heart or any other organ desires. Suddenly Antiochus laughed. He looked over at the spy master and winked. I remember when you broke into my stash of Khajiiti erotica and blackmailed me. That was close to 20 years ago. We've got better locks now, and you must have noticed. It must have killed you that you couldn't use your own skills to get what you wanted. Potima merely smiled. It didn't matter. She had him. You must have charmed my servant here into getting you into my study to use my seal. Antiochus smirked. A spell, perhaps, from your mother, the witch. Potima continued to smile. Her brother was cleverer than she thought. Did you know that charm spells, even powerful ones, only last so long? Of course you didn't. You never were one for magic. Let me tell you, a generous salary is stronger motivation for keeping a servant in the long run, sister. Antiochus took out his own sheet of paper. Now I have a choice for you. What is that? Said Potima, her smile faltering. It looks like nonsense, but if you know what you're looking for, it's very clear. It's a practice sheet. Your handwriting attempting to look like my handwriting. It's a good gift you have. I wonder if you haven't done this before, imitating another person's handwriting. I understand the letter was found from your husband's dead wife, saying that the first son was a bastard. I wonder if you wrote that letter. I wonder if I showed this evidence of your gift to your husband, whether he would believe you wrote the letter. In the future, dear Wolf Queen, don't lay the same trap twice. Potima shook her head, furious, unable to speak. Give me your forgery and go take a walk in the rain, and then later today, unhatch whatever other plots you have to keep me from the throne. Antiochus fixed his eyes on Potima's. I will be Emperor, Wolf Queen. Now go. Potima handed her brother the letter and left the room. For a few moments, out in the hallway, she said nothing. She merely glared at the slivers of rainwater dripping down the marble wall from a tiny unseen crack. Yes, you will, brother, she said, but not for very long. All right. It only took 10 minutes. Now let's find a questicle. Over here making imps and shit.
Hi there. It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Well, we're trying to find Jaskar.
You want to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it, all right?
Okay, what is it?
That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar. Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar. With all due respect to our wonderful leader, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows nothing. She's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position, and there's little we can do about it. But we have our ways of coping with the situation.
All right.
Just go unlock Jean's desk with that spell I taught you. Find her manual of spellcraft. Her room should be easy to find. It's the only one upstairs that has a door. Just one more privilege she doesn't deserve. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Bound sword.
Let me know when you're done with that little task.
Skill level is too low. I'll just pick it. The Madness of Pelagius. I have Jean's manual of spellcraft. I need to deliver it to Valinario. Just making sure that was in the skill book.
Have you pulled that little prank yet?
Sure have.
You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then. I'll just take that from you. Meet me here in the living quarters, just after 10 p.m.
No, I didn't steal your book. Get the fuck away from me, Ginger.
Ready to find Jaskar?
Sure am.
Just watch. You'll see.
Whoa!
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me.
Oh, please don't be mad. We were just having some fun.
We just got tired of Jean lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway, so you can tell her you found me.
Fantastic. Why don't you like Jean?
Finding ways to confuse her just never gets old for me. It's good practice of our skills, too. But it's mostly just funny.
Tell me about the Mages Guild.
There's not much to do here in the Bruma Guild. If you can get to the Arcane University, though, they let you make your own spells there.
Why are you such a prankster?
Well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll have to start thinking up something new to try.
Any rumors?
Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it. Goodbye. You'd better go talk to Jean before she...
Well met. Please, go on.
Doesn't like being admired. Likes boasting and coercing.
Gracious, what a hero. What nonsense. That's just... You've got a point. Gracious, what a hero. You think that's not... I can't argue with that. Sorry, I don't get it. That's amazing. I won't fight. Don't waste your flattery on me. Don't talk such rot. What a my life is drab. You win this one. Sorry, I don't get it. You've got to... Don't... My life is drab and wretched by comparison. That works for me. Good day.
Might as well work on our speechcraft when we can. Oh, nice. I'll take some anti-venom. We'll have to check out alchemy eventually. I'll have to fuck around with it. She probably went up to bed. Wake up, bitch!
Any luck finding Jaskar? Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out.
Alright, we got our Bruma recommendation. We got our Skin Grad recommendation. We need to get our Leowin recommendation, our Caden Hall or Chaden Hall recommendation, our Anvil and Bravel recommendation still. So many more recommendations to go. Garden of Derloth. What the hell is that? Oh. Back at the Imperial City, I see. Say we're gonna do some random exploring. What's going on here?
How are you?
I'm good. Nice ass. Fuck is my horse? There it is. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. You got that wolf buddy or what?
Do your worst.
Yeah. Die, cur!
I was helping you out, bandit.
Yeah.
I am here to slay wolves. These roads are littered with bandits. Don't attack my horse, motherfucker!
Take that.
My horse is gonna kick your ass now.
You'll never take that.
Fuck him up, Mr. Red.
I won't. Yo. Whoa.
Marked by a special fate, you rule your destiny. Do you choose to steer by the stars of the thief? Yeah, what's that do? The stars of the thief shine upon you. You have gained the cheater's nip greater power. I guess that's last for a day or something. Oh, you a bad guy?
I'll send up. I fought mud crab more fearsome than you.
You sure about that, buddy?
Yeah.
A lot of angry people on this fucking road. Well, might as well make our way to the to meeting up with this thieves. Get the Thieves Guild quest line started. Why not? Yes, I know I can warp, but I don't always want to warp. What the fuck is going on here? Just a random Oblivion Gate?
Do your worst. I thought these, I didn't realize these could randomly appear like that.
Alright, well. Look what we found. Alright, well, let's see. What was this, gate number 2 out of, I think there's 60 that you can close? That's it, only 60. Yeah. Alright, let's get started. 59 gates to go. So close. I would have got that sneak attack. Not much we can do against 2 of them. Alright, let's back the fuck up. Oh, fuck me. God damn it, man. Motherfuck. These gates are no fucking joke, especially these fire dudes. Motherfucker found me. Fuck it. Fucking little cocksuckers, man. I don't know. You'll have to tell me what you think. I mean, everything levels, so even if I try to come back here when I'm stronger, maybe I come back with better equipment or firepower. I don't know. These are definitely challenging, though. And I can't sneak up on shit, apparently. Not getting any kind of sneak attack definitely sucks. I need to try to put on my chameleon gear, I guess. Super. Well, I need to heal up before I fuck with that guy, so we'll be back when I do. Alright. Question is, can we get the jump on this guy? No. Negative. Fuck me, man. What's that stamina goes? That's it. Is my other shit broke again? Jesus Christ, this light armor sucks. It's just constantly fucking broken, dude. might just come back to this shit. Hopefully stuff in here stays dead. I don't know if these move or close or what, but this is just too much of a crawl. Let's test it out. I'm assuming this stays open. Alright, and I guess shit just spawns right the fuck back out. Try putting on my Shadows ring and see if it helps. Doesn't fucking help at all. I don't even know how the fuck that guy saw me. Fuck it, let's take this fucking gate out, I guess. Okay, we got dinosaurs just dropping off. Interesting. I think that's how I'm getting up, folks. get into those sacks somehow? Yes. Whoa! Well, I guess this tower is just to release a dead body. With nothing worth a shit on him. Reaper's Sprawl. Alright, well, I know this ring doesn't do shit, so I'm going to go ahead and take it off. It's probably too light out here, or I just can't sneak up on these guys. Probably better to have some resist fire on right now. Fighting a lot of fire-based shit. Resist magic probably is good too. What the fuck is that thing? Oh shit! was where we saw coming out. Let's see if we can get into this tower. Blood fountain. I think that's like health. We got an imp, we got a dinosaur, we got fucking everything down there. I'll take all that shit over a fire demon though. I'm just trying to pull a guy over here at this point. Let's put my bow on. That'll piss him off. Got my fucking arrow in him. Yummy, yummy blood fountain. Another fire demon and an imp. They're all pissed off. Give me that fire salt shit. Alright folks, it's going to wrap it up. Welcome back to Oblivion in another Oblivion Gate. Hooray! Hopefully we can get this one closed in the next video. Thanks for watching.